Sadly, I was never the Captain Eisen that you proclaimed to know. I'm afraid that person was merely an illusion, Renji. In fact, the Sosuke Eisen that you knew never even existed.
I don't know
Ngay.
exactly what your game is, but you're definitely not getting your hands on Rukia now. Roar! Sabimaru!
Out of the three of you, I'd say that you were the most trouble, Renji.
His bare hand?
I was sure.
Wah!
Renji!
Even from the very first time that I met you three, I felt sure that I could use you. That's the reason why I decided to have you assigned to Squad 5 when I had the chance after you became members of the Court Guard. I made the two useful ones subordinates of Gin and myself, and sent you, the problem child of the bunch, to another company. It appears that my instinct was correct. For the last time, leave Rukia Kuchiki and go.
Please! Captain Eisen! Oh,
No! I won't give her to you! No way. I'm not leaving her. You bastard!
I see. That's unfortunate.
Hey, what are you kneeling down for? Is Rukia really that heavy? I thought I'd give you a hand, Renji.
Ichigo, I'm sorry that you had to come to our aid.
What? Well, you looked pretty pooped from just carrying Rukia around. Was running away too much for you, Renji?
Huh? Oh yeah? Well, you look like you could use a nice nap yourself. Maybe you ought to go and curl up in a comfy blanket somewhere. Nice and quiet!
What did you say? Are you for real? Is this the thanks I get?
What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? I was trying to thank you, but you...
So sorry. I didn't want to be ill-mannered and intrude, so I let that boy in.
That's all right. Just another ant to step on. It makes no difference whatsoever.
Is that Eisen?
Yeah.
Tell me, can you run right now, Renji?
I can, but I won't.
Now look.
I have a plan. Sabimoto may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I am going to fight. You know just as well as I do. I mean, there's no point at all in trying to run away. Listen, I'm not saying we can beat them, but maybe we can stun them, and in the end, walk out of here with some pride left.
Okay, sure. Well, all right. I guess that we're a team then.
I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Eisen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
We're just starting! See ya! The true thing. See ya! This is just the start! This is just the start!
Hide it. Hide it.
Predictable! You're wide open! Yeah!
Hide it.
You little...
Hide it. Hide it.
Over here! See ya! We're just starting! Predictable!
Send you cooking time. Send you cooking time.
Predictable!
Hide it.
You little...
Send you cooking time.
Yeah! Predictable! This is just the start! See ya! We're just starting! If you're ready!
Raiko home. The answer is no. Wait. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
I'm gonna lose!
On it.
I can only use this one time. But if it works, it will create an opening. Captain Eisen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that. So don't miss it.
Okay.
How will you
You're good at this, huh? Fast enough yet? We're just starting! See ya!
hide it?
Yeah! See ya! This is just the start! Yeah! You're good at this, huh? Over here! See ya! Now you'll see! Too predictable! This is just the start! We're just starting! You're in for a shock! See ya! Come on! Come on! Incredible! I can't lose!
There.
What?
You should be in two pieces right now. I must have miscalculated.
No. No! Where did he go?
Bunky.
No.
Ichigo. Renji. I can't move.
Now, get up, Rukia Kuchiki. Oh, I see. You've been weakened thanks to the impact of my spiritual pressure.
Ichigo.
Poor thing, he's still conscious. Your will to live exceeds your skills, but it's working against you now. I wouldn't push myself too hard, though. Your backbone is the only thing holding the two halves of you together right now. Struggle all you want, but you're never going to be able to make it to your feet. It's not a matter of will. It's structurally impossible. But look at the bright side. You got farther than I expected. Now just rest quietly for a while. Your part in all this is over.
My part? My part?
Yes, I was fully aware that you would be coming. I even knew from where. I knew you would arrive in West Rukon District. That's the reason why I posted surveillance there. I lowered the wall around the Serete right after your arrival. And additionally, placed squads 3 and 9 behind the gate. Then I had Geen drive you two away personally. Because the wall had been moved down, and with the captains roaming around there, behind it, I knew that Kukaku Shiba's Flower Crane Cannon would be your only way in. I will say your arrival was spectacular, and your group outwitted and outfought even the captains. Every single Soul Reaper in the whole Serete was occupied with looking for you. Yes, the entire situation was very exciting and engaging. Thanks to the distraction that you provided, even the murder of a captain received little attention. You made things easy for me.
But hold on. I don't get this. How did you know that we'd arrive in West Rukon District?
That's completely obvious. It had to be there. West Rukon District is Kisuke Urahara's base of operations. The only place you could enter using a Senkaimon that he created was West Rukon District.
What?
That surprises you? Really? You work for him, don't you? Didn't you come to recapture Rukia Kuchiki on orders given by Kisuke Urahara?
What are you?
Oh, I see. Then that means you haven't been told. Ah, well, I suppose I can tell you now that it's all over. To start with, are you aware that Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? They are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Ho, and finally Kido. Each of these disciplines requires that the user have a certain level of power, but in attempting to master any particular one of those methods, one eventually runs into a wall that's determined by one's potential. At that point, improvement comes to a full stop. All Soul Reapers have these limits. It's unavoidable, but the question becomes, is it possible to break through the walls one encounters? It is, but only by one means. The solution is called hollowification. The hollowification of a Soul Reaper, the Soul Reaperification of hollows. By removing the barrier between these two opposing life forms, new heights of power and ability can be achieved. This isn't a new theory by any means. It's been around for quite a while. I focused my efforts on hollows, and eventually I was able to send out a number of hollows with powers very much like those that are possessed by Soul Reapers. Hollows that could turn off their spiritual pressure and make Zanpakuto disappear just by touching them. Hollows that could fuse with Soul Reapers. But none of them could be truly considered a new kind of being. There were others who delved into this field, but they were hindered by ignorance and the limitations of their ethics. In the end, no one was successful at it. That is, not until Kisuke Urahara. Working outside the Soul Society's scientific community, he created a substance that could remove the barrier between hollows and Soul Reapers in an instant. It was called Hogyoku. It was very dangerous. At least he seemed to think so, because before long, he tried to destroy it. However, it was to no avail. To Kisuke's dismay, he soon discovered that he was not able to eliminate his creation. And so, reluctantly, he did what he had to do. At that point, Kisuke placed a protective shell around the Hogyoku. By doing so, he was able to implant it deep within a person's konpaku. Now, do you understand? The hiding place that he ended up choosing was you, Rukia Kuchiki.
What?
By the time that I'd become aware of this secret, you'd already gone missing somewhere in the world of the living. But instinctively, I knew that Kisuke Urahara was behind it. I can think of no one else who would have the capability to create an untraceable Gigai. So then, do you finally understand the truth now? He wasn't trying to help you. He was turning you into a human to conceal the whereabouts of the Hogyoku. Luckily, the situation didn't last long. It was only a few months later that you were discovered in the world of the living. And immediately,
Aizen!
It's been a long time since I was able to set eyes on your face. Tell me, what brought about the change, Sajin?
Why, you... How dare you grin at me like that, Aizen? You betrayed, misled, and deceived us all. But now you're going to pay for that. So will you, Kaname. Explain yourselves if you can. Or is there no good explanation? I'm sorry, Kaname. Bunkai! What? Aizen is still standing next to Kaname?
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
They're both captain class. How could they be so unequal in strength?
Kyoka Suigetsu's complete hypnosis is flawless. Even if you know it's coming, you can't prepare. It's impossible to evade.
A level 90 Aisho Haki? Now that's scary. But I have to ask, when did you achieve that?
No, it was a failure. I couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability. Hado in the 90s are rather unwieldy. Well then, I'm sorry. Now, where did we leave off? Oh yes, Rukia Kuchiki. The moment when you were discovered in the world of the living, the very first thing I did was to eliminate the Council of 46.
What?
Isane probably told you something to the effect of, Sosuke Aizen faked his own death and disappeared, and then he plotted and carried out the murder of the Council of 46. But that isn't the way it really happened. After you had been located, I killed the members of the Council, and then I placed a spell on the Central Underground Assembly Hall. That way, I made it appear as if the Council members were alive and were simply in session. Even if someone were to enter the chamber, they wouldn't see anything unusual. But then, if they didn't have the Council's permission in the first place, no captain would even be attempting to go there anyway. Then after that, the three of us hid ourselves inside the underground assembly hall. From there, we issued orders as though we were the Council of 46, with no one on the outside being any the wiser. To ensure that you were captured and returned, we dispatched your brother and Renji. In order to dissolve your Konpaku and extract the Hogyoku that had been hidden inside of you, the plan that I put together was to execute you with the Sogyoku. But we were cognizant of the fact that your Ryoka friends might very well make an attempt to rescue you. If the execution failed because of such an attempt or for some other reason, I needed to have a backup plan at the ready. And what I found is this.
No!
The secret.
So that explains it. Aizen was responsible for all of it.
Amazing. Something as small as this. The Hogyoku. The Konpaku itself is undamaged. Amazing technology. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed. Kill her, Gin.
All right then. Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
No.
Byakuya. Byakuya, why? Why did you? Why? Byakuya. Byakuya. Byakuya.
Ah, there's a face I haven't seen for a while.
Don't move. You twitch so much as a finger. And you lose your head.
I see.
Don't move.
My apologies, Captain Eisen. I got caught.
Yeah, pretty.
Captain Tosin.
And it's over.
What?
Can't you see? Take a good look around. You're completely surrounded.
Eisen. Captain Eisen!
It's over, Eisen. What is it? What's so funny, Eisen?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's time.
Sorry phone, get back!
You know, it really is too bad. I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. Bye-bye, Kongiku. I'm sorry.
Huh? He's rising! You can't escape! Stop. That light goes by the name Negacion. It's something that the Minos Grande use in order to rescue each other. The moment that light envelops something, it's all over. They're in another world now. It's been taken out of our hands. There's simply nothing that we can do any longer. It's the reality that anybody who's ever fought against the Minos Grande is well aware of. That from the moment at which the light came down, this was already over, and Eisen was beyond our reach even then. Kaname! Come down here, Kaname! Why? Why did you become a Soul Reaper? Wasn't it for the sake of your dead friend? Wasn't it so that you'd be able to uphold justice? Where is your sense of justice now? Where has it gone?
I told you, Sajin. The path that I choose to follow is the one that's least soaked in blood. Justice is always there, and in fact, the path I walk is justice.
Tosin! You joined forces with the Minos Grande, but why?
To seek greater heights.
Have you fallen, Eisen?
Don't kid yourself, Ukitake. No one has ever stood atop the heavens before. Not you, nor I, nor the gods. But the unbearable vacancy of heaven's throne ends now. I will stand at the top. It's time to say goodbye, Soul Reapers. It's time to say goodbye, Ryoka boy. You did prove to be interesting, at least for a human.
Damn you.
Captain Unohana, may I ask you, how are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori?
They're stable. Well, for now at least. But moving forward, the rest of it will have to be up to them. Kotetsu is going to continue with their treatment. Who's left?
Sir, there's still Captain Kuchiki and the Ryoka boy.
It looks to me like the Ryoka girl doesn't need our help at all. You were reckless, Captain Kuchiki. Rukia Kuchiki, come here, please. Captain Kuchiki is asking for you.
Rukia, are you there?
I'm right here, Byakuya.
Well, there's something that I want to tell you about. It was on a spring morning about 50 years ago when I lost my wife. Her name was Hisana. Hisana passed from the world of the living and was sent to the Rukon district along with her sister. It was difficult for her to survive there while also having to provide care for her sibling, so she decided to run away. Hisana never forgave herself for what she did. After becoming my wife, she continued to search for her sister almost every day over the course of the next 5 years. Before she passed, she spoke to me and said, "Please keep looking for my sister, and when you find her, use your power to protect her." I did just that, and continued to look for Hisana's sister. I managed to find her just a year later, and soon after, brought her into the Kuchiki clan. Per Hisana's dying wish, I kept Hisana's relation to her secret, and never revealed it to my sister-in-law. That person is you, Rukia. When I brought you and Hisana into the Kuchiki clan, I broke the law against mixing the blood of a noble family with the blood from one of ignoble birth, not once, but twice. That is the reason why, after I took you in, I made an oath while standing at the graves of my parents. I vowed that I would never again break the law. I swore from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so. When you were condemned to execution, I was left adrift, not knowing what I should do. Should I honor the oath that I made to my parents, or should I remain true to the promise I made to Hisana? I asked myself, what was I to do? Ichigo Kurosaki, I thank you. Rukia, I'm sorry.
Yes, it's finished. They let me use their sewing room. I made these. I tried to remember what everyone was wearing when we got here. Well, what do you think, Chad?
The pattern, it's different.
I added my own touch. This one's for you, Orihime.
It's kinda cute.
You think so? I made this too. It's for Rukia to wear back in the world of the living. It's like the dress she used to wear before.
Uryu, you know, I think that you might be better at making clothes than fighting.
That is true.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna show this to Rukia.
All right, who's next? What's the matter, huh? None of you cowards wants any of this? All right, fine. Tell you what, I'll spar with you. I'll admit, you've got guts. You sure? You just finished convalescing, and I won't hold back. Well, so did you. But I wasn't convalescing. I was injured, not sick.
Hey! Good morning, Captain. Well, well. You're looking pretty good, Ichigo. Have your wounds healed up?
Right. Yeah. I'm fully...
You are, huh? I'm glad to hear it.
Uh-oh.
This means that now I can fight you without holding back. Hey, come back here, boy!
Come on.
No way!
Come on.
Forget it! I'm never fighting you again!
What? You won't get away!
Come on, man.
Just as rowdy as ever, I see.
Especially ever since that Ichigo showed up on the scene. Oh well. Better rowdy than boring, I suppose.
Listen, why exactly are you here with us? What about Captain Komamura?
Well, to tell you the truth, the fact of it is, our captain wants to be left alone for a little while. Nameless friend of Konami, tell me, just what would you have said to stop him?
Oh. Captain Komamura, if I may ask you something. Will Captain Tosin ever come back?
Undoubtedly. And when he does, we'll knock the cobwebs from his head.
I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. I'm sorry.
Stupid man. Ugh, how I hate you. So stupid.
What is?
Ah! You scared me.
There's someone here to see you, Rangiku.
Isuzu.
Rangiku.
Are you hungry? Want some soba buns?
Momo.
There's no way Kenpachi chased me this far, right?
Ichigo!
What's wrong, Orihime?
She's gone! I can't find Rukia anywhere in the Seirei.
I'm sure that you must be wondering why I'm still alive now.
Not at all. Well, if you were dead, then who would I have around to compete with, huh? Captain,
Renji!
Just shut up!
Huh?
Listen, what do you want? Come on! I was about to say something heartfelt here.
Oh, sorry. Do you happen to know where Rukia is?
Huh? What? Wait, did something happen to her?
Well, if you don't know anything...
Come on, Ichigo. You really shouldn't enter the hospital rooms of people that you don't know.
Hey, Orihime. Well, I mean, I guess I kinda know him. Sorry. Renji, Byakuya. See ya.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have bothered you.
What was that all about? Is everything all right, Captain?
It's just that, is he really going to continue doing that? Is he actually going to keep calling me by my first name?
I guess it's a friend thing?
Ichigo, don't you think that maybe we should have asked someone else about Rukia?
Nah. If Renji doesn't know where she is, Rangiku and the others probably don't either. You already searched the Seirei, right? Well then, there's only one other place that she can be. Hey, I knew you'd be here.
Ichigo, Orihime.
Looks like you're all done. Let's go. They're gonna open the gate to the world of the living tomorrow. You're still not feeling well. That much is clear. You should rest up for tomorrow.
Yes, I will, but first, there's something that I have to tell you. I've decided that I'm going to stay here.
It's your choice.
That's good.
What?
I mean, you know, I guess if that's what you want. Look, if you really want to stay here, then I think that you should stay. I remember it now. I know the reason why I wanted to save you so badly.
This is the official Senkaimon. Of course, we installed a Reishi Henkanki just for you. Ichigo, this is for you.
Jushiro, what is it?
Well, Rukia, take care.
I will. Chad, Uryu, Orihime, take care, guys.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. Uryu made this for you. You have to wear it, okay?
Huh? Sure.
I'll see you, Rukia.
Yeah. Thank you, Ichigo.
That's my line. Thanks, Rukia. Because of you, the rain is over. It's finally stopped.
I guess to the end of the show. The arc, I mean.
The story of Rukia's rescue ended with an unexpected development. The series of events in the world of living were all of the work of Sosuke Aizen, captain of the Squad 5. The whole Gyoku had been hidden inside Rukia by Kisuke Urahara. This orb fell into Aizen's hand, who then disappeared along with Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen. As such, Ichigo Kurosaki and friends, once deemed invading Ryoka, who had sent the Seirete into disarray, were able to reconcile with the squads of the 13 Court Guard squads. The day they returned to the world of living, Ichigo Kurosaki decided to accept Rukia's decision to stay behind. With this, summer vacation ended for Ichigo and his friends.
It was a good moment until it would interrupt by Aizen. Oh, hey, Rukia. Oh, that con dream.
Shut up, fool! Can't you see that I'm having the dream of the century over here? Ooh, what rotten timing! Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten the chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes! Huh? Ah! Oh, right! You're finally back! Great! Now I'll be able to get out of this stupid body! Oh, hey, wait a second. If you're back, then does that mean... Welcome home, Rukia! Hey! Huh? Huh? Where is she?
She stayed behind.
What? How come? What was the point of you going there, then?
Whoa! This substitute Soul Reaper combat pass really turned him back into soul candy. Sorry, I'll listen to all your complaints tomorrow. But for today, just let me get a little rest. This combat pass is... In the Soul Society, we were able to bring an end to quarrels that Rukia bore for years. The quarrels with Ganju and Kukaku, and even with Byakuya. When Rukia told me she'd decided to stay in the Soul Society, there was no trace of her usual sadness about her. Before, when I left the Soul Society, Jushiro gave this to me. It's what's called a Substitute Soul Reaper Combat Pass. When a Substitute Soul Reaper has been of service to the Soul Society, giving them a badge like this is a long-standing tradition. It's meant to be an acknowledgement for all of their good deeds. When we departed and returned to the world of the living, we found that Kisuke was waiting there to greet us. And not just that, he also wanted to apologize for hiding the Hogyoku inside Rukia. He had his reasons for that, but regardless, he ended up putting all of us in danger because of it. But all of that has been put behind us now. Kisuke came to our aid, just when we needed it most. He made us stronger, and I think it's thanks to him we were able to save Rukia when all was said and done.
It was a dangerous move, but I
We're all
understand.
safely home now, and tomorrow, I go back to my normal routine of being a substitute Soul Reaper.
Ichigo! Come on! You're gonna miss the bus!
Get ready quick, Ichigo! And don't forget to have a good day at school, huh?
Good morning, Ichigo!
Wanted to see you guys.
Hi. What's up with your hair? It looks stupid.
What do you mean?
By the way, I heard we're getting a new transfer student this semester. I wonder what they'll be like.
Huh. Really?
Hello! Hello!
What?
Ichigo, is there hollow?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Down!
that be taken care of.
You know, I totally could have handled this guy by myself. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. You guys didn't have to cut class.
I know, but I've always wanted to get the chance to lie my way out of class.
Honesty's a good quality, Orihime, but maybe you're overdoing it.
But, where's Uryu?
Uryu hasn't been doing too well, I'm sorry to say.
What? Really?
Yeah, since before we left the Soul Society.
Did you know this?
No.
I have a suspicion that he really didn't want you guys to know. I don't think that he likes to share things like that, and would rather keep them to himself.
Ichigo Kurosaki, eh?
Do I have this right? You want me to train you?
Yes, indeed. I heard from Orihime. You're good at boxing, aren't you?
I do box, but I wouldn't know about good. And I don't really see how that's relevant anyway.
According to our sources, boxing is used as a form of exercise in the world of the living, correct? People also use it to lose weight due to its exceptional ability to burn fat. Most importantly, boxing was originally a fighting technique, was it not? It could also prove useful in battle.
We of the Women's Soul Reaper Association would absolutely love to try it out and see what it's like.
Oh, please. We'll make it worth your time.
But don't forget that boxing and exercising are two different things. I could teach you about boxing, maybe, but I don't know anything about burning fat.
Let's not sweat the details. We just want to try it out. Truth be told, as long as we're able to burn some fat, then it's all good to us.
Whoa.
Seriously?
Please help us. These slim figures of ours need some maintenance.
Since you insist. All right then.
Really? Oh, great. Thank you so much.
But give me some time to prepare. If I'm doing this, I want to make sure that I do it properly.
He doesn't play around.
We also need to prepare then. We must schedule the time and place.
I also asked Orihime about this. But fighting and burning fat require different kinds of training. She said that it's important to enjoy yourself and to follow the rhythm so that you stay motivated. But they're Soul Reapers. They're experts. I can't make it easy for them just because it's their first time. They probably wouldn't even break a sweat. I have to keep all of that in mind and come up with my own regimen. If I'm gonna do this, I want to do it right. I want them to be satisfied.
Good call. Very good call, Chad.
I'm Yasutora Sato, and I'll be your special instructor today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Sato seems off somehow. He just isn't acting like his usual self today.
We must get serious about this too. He's agreed to teach us, and we can't waste his goodwill.
Yes, let's do our best. We'll be even more beautiful.
Now then, let's get started. Remember to follow the rhythm.
Hold it!
Stop right there, Sato.
Uh-oh.
We will put an end to this obscene meeting.
What's this? What are you guys doing here?
We're here from the Senate Disciplinary Committee.
Huh? There's no official record of such an organization being recognized.
Rumor has it that you're gathering female Soul Reapers with some unspeakable plan in mind.
Wait, you're getting this all wrong. I'm merely teaching them how to exercise.
Oh, aren't you a funny guy?
He's not funny, he just...
You could have invited us too, you know.
I think Hisagi is getting much too worked up about all this.
Anyway, why did you gather a bunch of female Soul Reapers? You must be planning something. All right then. If you insist on going ahead with that, you'll have to defeat us first. With your fists!
I see. So I have to discipline the disciplinary committee. I don't really want to fight, but it looks like I have no other option. Very well then, I accept your challenge.
I gotta say, you're tough.
Iba! Sato isn't giving up easily, huh? Does he really care that much about exercise?
Stop fooling around! That's enough, all of you!
Gotcha.
Renji! Oh!
Renji! Shuhei!
Sorry.
What?
You! How dare you try to stop our exercise session?
This is unforgivable.
Well, we...
No mercy at all.
Oh, never interrupt a girl exercising.
Sorry!
We're so sorry!
Are you really and truly sorry?
All right. I think that you've made your point.
Sato.
We're all here together. Why waste this opportunity? I just want all of you to exercise and have some fun.
Really? You'd be so kind as to help us even though we ruined your lesson? I mean, it was just a misunderstanding. But still.
There are no enemies here, and there's no allies either.
Wow! I underestimated you. You're a real man's man.
Well, I think you're exaggerating now. Right now, let's just get back to exercising. This time, it'll be all of us together.